Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into one of Canada's spookiest mysteries, the Valley of Headless Men. Dozens of strange and unexplained deaths and disappearances have been associated with the Nahanni Valley, particularly in the infamous Headless Valley. Despite various investigations and theories, no conclusive explanation has been reached for these occurrences, leaving the area shrouded in mystery and fear. Buckle up as we take a deep dive into the eerie tales and strange happenings of this enigmatic place. Please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories like these. The Nahanni Valley, located in the far northwestern section of Canada's Northwest Territories, is characterized by its vast wilderness, dense forests, massive rivers, and towering mountains. It is an area that has long captivated the imagination of adventurers and explorers. However, it is also a place with a dark history, marked by tales of unexplained phenomena and deadly encounters. Accessing Nahanni is no simple feat, presenting a challenge even to the most seasoned adventurers. It can only be reached by bush plane, boat, or a grueling overland hike through rugged terrain and untamed wilderness. Over the years, numerous unfortunate travelers and explorers have gone missing or met their demise under perplexing circumstances, adding layers to the enigma shrouding this valley. Despite its daunting reputation, Nahanni Valley's breathtaking natural beauty, diverse geography, and abundant flora and fauna earned it UNESCO World Heritage Site status in 1978. Due to its isolation, Nahanni Valley has largely remained untouched through the centuries. The story begins with the legend of the Nahanni Valley being haunted, dating back thousands of years according to native tribes in the region. Historically, the lands surrounding Nahanni Valley were inhabited by the indigenous Dene people, who settled here around 10,000 years ago. According to Dene tradition, the valley was once home to a nomadic, warlike tribe called the Naha, who raided Dene settlements in the lowlands. However, the Naha suddenly vanished without a trace, leaving behind only tales of evil spirits and hairy, man-eating giants, known as Nahanni, stories of tribes mysteriously disappearing overnight, and sightings of strange creatures like white demons and large wolves, known as wahilas, have contributed to the valley's eerie reputation. The mysteries surrounding Nahanni Valley deepened with a series of deaths and disappearances in the early to mid-1900s, particularly along the South Nahanni River and its four main canyons. Local people talk a lot about weird things happening in the forest. They say that travelers went into the forest and never came back. Some even claim that they saw strange shapes among the trees. And there's a spooky tune that plays at night, drawing unsuspecting people in. Now, let's talk about the spooky stuff. I know what you're thinking. Why is it called the Valley of Headless Men? It earned its chilling name due to the bizarre discoveries of headless bodies throughout the years. The story of the McLeod brothers, Willie and Frank, found dead without their heads, is one of the most well-known tales of the Nahanni area. In 1904, the McLeod brothers, Willie, Frankie, and Charlie, set out on a journey to find gold in the Nahanni wilderness. They traveled from Vancouver to Alaska and up the Stikine River. Despite the hardships, they finally arrived at the Grand Flat River, where they believed they would find their fortune, and they did find some riches. They built a boat and set off down the Flat River. However, despite finding some gold on the Flat River, disaster struck when their boat was destroyed by rapids. They built a new boat, avoiding the dangerous rapids this time. Upon their return to the city, they began planning a second trip north for more gold. However, Charlie decided not to join them this time and was replaced by a Scottish engineer. Tragically, their second expedition ended in disaster when they disappeared. Subsequently, during a search operation, their headless bodies were found near what is now known as Headless Creek in Deadman Valley, located within the funeral range of Nahanni Mountains. And the Scottish engineer was nowhere to be found, leaving behind a mystery of whether it was an animal attack or indigenous warnings. The mystery surrounding the deaths of the McLeod brothers only deepened with the discovery of another headless body in 1917, that of Swiss prospector Martin Jorgensen. His burned-down cabin and decapitated remains suggested a violent end, possibly tied to his discovery of gold in the area. His death, along with others that followed, raised suspicions of foul play or a mysterious force at work in the valley. Further adding to the intrigue, the discovery of Yukon Fisher's remains in 1927, near where the McLeod brothers were found, raised more questions. Fisher, a controversial figure, was on the run from the police, and his death remained unexplained, despite possessing gold nuggets. Several other prospectors vanished without a trace. Annie Laferte's vanishing in 1926 is one of the most puzzling events connected to the valley. Annie Laferte was part of a hunting party near Flat River when she mysteriously disappeared. Despite extensive searches by her friend and subsequent rescue efforts, she remained missing for a significant period of time. Then, in a strange twist of events, Annie was later discovered splashing out of the water and running uphill by some accounts. The circumstances surrounding Annie's disappearance and her sudden reappearance remained a mystery. How did she manage to vanish without a trace from the party, only to seemingly emerge from the water and run uphill? Was she disoriented, or did she encounter something unexplainable during her time missing? These unanswered questions linger, adding to the enigmatic nature of the Nahanni Valley. The pattern continued over the years, with more prospectors and adventurers meeting untimely ends or vanishing without a trace. Despite attempts to downplay the unsettling events in the Nahanni Valley, tragedy continued to unfold. In 1945, another victim was found, an unnamed miner from Ontario, discovered dead and decapitated inside his sleeping bag. His head was never found, leaving the mystery unsolved. Strange occurrences, such as flash-frozen bodies and inexplicable fires, added to the valley's ominous reputation. Despite investigations by authorities, no satisfactory explanations were ever found for these events. Even in modern times, the Nahanni Valley continues to claim lives and confound investigators. Strange disappearances, UFO sightings, and reports of prehistoric creatures fuel speculation about the valley's true nature. Is it simply the unforgiving wilderness, feuding prospectors, or something more sinister and supernatural? The valley's reputation for danger and the unknown persisted throughout the 20th century, with occasional reports of eerie encounters and unexplained phenomena. Although efforts have been made to explore and understand the valley, much of its secrets remain hidden, leading many to believe that it is best left untouched. In recent years, significant portions of the Nahanni Valley have been closed off to the public, further adding to its aura of mystery. While some attribute these closures to conservation efforts, others speculate that they may be intended to keep people away from whatever malevolent forces are said to inhabit the valley. People have reported encountering massive footprints in the Nahanni Valley, fueling rumors of a mysterious monster lurking in the wilderness. Others still hypothesized that the indigenous tribe in the area, the Naha people, could have been responsible for the killings, leaving the headless corpses as a warning to other trespassers. The Nahanni Valley has a scary mystery that nobody understands. With up to 44 individuals lost or deceased since 1908, its depths remain veiled in uncertainty. Strange events only deepen the sense of unease. The native Dene people avoid the valley, citing tales of malevolent spirits and otherworldly forces. Some suggest the valley as a gateway to the mysterious Hollow Earth. While it's true the area boasts over 250 unexplored caves, the notion of a hollow interior clashes with scientific understanding. Theories range from Naha tribesmen haunting the area to the merciless Canadian wilderness claiming lives. Yet, the brutality of nature fails to explain the gruesome discoveries, beheaded bodies, and burned cabins. In conclusion, the tales from the Nahanni Valley, especially those surrounding the Headless Valley, will continue to captivate and chill those who dare to venture nearby. But what do you think? Do you steeped in mystery, tragedy, and intrigue? From the unexplained disappearances to the eerie encounters, these stories continue to captivate the imagination and fuel speculation. Until the truth surfaces, the secrets of Nahanni believe there's something sinister lurking within the depths of the Nahanni Valley. Or do you think there's a more rational explanation behind these occurrences? We'd love to hear your thoughts, theories, and experiences in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Until next time, stay cautious and remain vigilant.